Hello, this is part 1 of my third IVF round, and I'm currently on cycle day number 24 and treatment day number 32. So today is embryo transfer day, fresh embryo, and we have a few hours before we drive to the hospital. We have the appointment at 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm just gonna sit here and share with you some updates about how this round is going so far.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every.
Before we begin, I would just like to say thank you to you who is watching this video right now, and also big thank you to those people who sent me encouraging messages, kind words, thoughtful messages in the past days. It means a lot and I really appreciate it. I really want all of us who are trying right now to succeed in this journey. And well, it may happen, it may not, but things happen for a reason. And if I know someone who already succeeded in this journey, I am very happy for you. And for us who are still trying or still waiting, well, the time will come and we will get our answer. Just hold on tight. This is part of life, and your strength, our strength is enough reason as to why this is happening to us. So we are strong. Anyway, so here in Norway, once you qualify for an IVF treatment in a public hospital, you get 3 tries. And each try involves 1 egg retrieval. So if you have frozen embryos, transferring them back doesn't count as a new try. So only fresh egg retrievals are counted. And also correct me if I'm wrong. If you want your IVF child to have an IVF sibling, then and you don't have any frozen embryos left, then you will have to apply again for a new 3 tries. So if you're following my journey, if you're following and supporting my journey, then you know that I have already used 2 tries, and so my husband and I, we only have 1 try left, and we are doing it at present. So I was scheduled for the tentative egg retrieval and transfer on week 34, so that's August. And so I started with the medications in July of this year. I would have done it earlier, but it's the hospital who decides. It's the hospital that decides when. It depends on their capacity. And so I think it had been 3 or 4 months since the last IVF treatment. So same long protocol, same medicines, and I also got the same side effects. But anyways, here's my timeline. So I'm by the end of this round, so I can already say that the whole round, the entire round, took about 43 days, including the 2-week wait. So the second round took 38 days in total, and the first round also took 43 days. My GP told me that stress is not good for trying to conceive, but I pretty much couldn't do anything about stress at work. So for the first few weeks, I still went to work. I worked and I tried to manage the side effects. and the stress. But when the physical and the psychological burden of this treatment became too much to handle, then my doctor signed me off for a sick leave. So I used that time to relax and focus on myself. I went out for walks, I tried to eat healthy, and I patiently waited for the first and the only scan in this round, which was on cycle day number 17, or 25 days after I started with the medicines. And by the way, this was also the time when I decided to pick up my YouTube channel, which had been stagnant for several years. I have been quiet about this journey. I haven't told lots of people, and I've been quiet basically about everything in my life. So I felt like coming out. I felt like sharing my journey, sit down and record my journey, and hopefully it will also help me in the process of accepting what's happening and what would happen in the future. So during the scan, I found out that my estradiol level was already at 1.6, and the mucus lining was at 15 millimeters. And they found 4 follicles on that day. When the doctor said 4 follicles, I was a bit sad because of the outcome. Few follicles again, it's like the same thing happening all over again. But the doctor was very quick to pick up, and she noticed, and she said that, well, you only need 1 egg. And that's true. We only need one good egg. So I was told to continue taking gonapeptyl for 2 more days and gonal F for 2 more evenings, and then to administer diovitril at 9:10 in the evening. And then 3 days later, it was egg retrieval day. I don't know about you, but in my treatment plan, there were no base scans on the second and the third IVF round. So I guess they have already gotten too much information from all the 4 scans in the first round. But yeah, only 1 scan. Good morning. It's egg retrieval day, and we're getting ready. So I didn't get enough sleep last night. I'm very nervous. I'm a little bit excited and scared at the same time. So for today, we're going to get ready and we're going to get some breakfast. And then we have our appointment at 9 in the morning. So we will see what's going to happen today.
But raised and grown up abroad. That's excellent. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. You all from Nepal?
Yes, sir. You from Norway?
Yeah.
Hello, so we are on our way home from the egg retrieval. It went very well, it went very fast. So egg retrieval, it was, to be honest, painful, uncomfortable, and I also got dizzy while I was on the chair, by the way. But the doctor and the nurses and my husband, they were quick to assist me, and they had to choose a wheelchair to send me back to the waiting room. And I rested for about 10 minutes before we drove home. We got 3 eggs, by the way, out of the 4 follicles. So on that same egg retrieval day, I had lots of bloating. I had some bleeding and super bloated. I still feel super bloated 2 days later, although the bleeding had already stopped. And I felt exhausted, and I started with progesterone in the evening after the retrieval. So I have lots of progesterone in my body right now. So if you are doing IVF as well and taking progesterone, you know the symptoms, and yeah. Hello, yes. So we received we received the phone call today from the hospital at around 9:45 a.m. and they told us that all 3 eggs were fertilized. So we have 3 embryos. Peace out, Max. We have 3 embryos, and I had the retrieval on the 20th, and we will have the transfer on the 24th. And hopefully all 3 eggs are going to survive, and maybe we can have some frozen embryos maybe this time as well. So we will see. It's a happy day. So yay, Max. Let me show you my cat. This is Max. This is Max. We're happy. So the call came at 9:45 a.m. and yes, we have 3 embryos. I also asked the nurse if ICSI was used, and she said no, it was just normal IVF. So I hope that that's a good sign, and I also hope and pray that they're all of good quality and they would survive the transfer, and maybe we will have some frozen embryos as well. So this is all for now. I'm excited. The ball is rolling, and I'm grateful that we reached this stage again. Yes, I'm excited for the transfer and the end of the 2-week wait. So let's do this. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done yet. And I'll see you in part 2 of this IVF round. Thank you for watching. Ciao, ciao.